Hi, this is Paul Goldingate Enterprises. We have a cantilever deck and we have a few things going on here. One, this is cantilevered obviously, and the joists go back into the house. This is part of the cantilevered portion of it right here, because the load-bearing wall is actually back there. So when we actually replace this guy, this is 1-2 feet, and you got about another 2 feet there, so that's really a 4-foot cantilever. You need to go back in 8 feet into the house to replace what appears to be a simple 1.5 to 2 foot overhang, but it's really this soffitted area that's part of it, because the only load-bearing point is back here at this wall, if that makes sense. Now if we look at this here, we've got a lot of problems going on. Kind of hard to see with the camera, but there's a lot of rot in that joist there. You can see where they've sistered up a piece of pressure treated wood to multiple joists here, and that's because there was likely rot and they were unable to resecure the deck boards. And unfortunately, when this was done, this also compounds the problem because water gets trapped in between the sandwiches pieces there, and I do not see any flashing on top. That would be the appropriate way to do it, to basically keep the water from going in between the two of them. However, doing a sistered up piece like this is not a structural repair. It's only good if you've got a little soft dry rot on the top and you want to rescrew in the deck boards. And here they even sandwiched two pieces together. That joist is pretty well shot. I can see it goes down a good 3, 4, 5 inches. That joist has got rot, and there was one that I saw, oh yeah, that one, you can see it's completely shot. So the story behind these cantilever decks are, this was built obviously at the same time, so unfortunately, you know, it's all the same vintage wood. It's all been sitting out and exposed in the same way, and probably most of these joists are actually going, and when you take off the deck boards, what you'll probably find pretty quickly is you can stick a screwdriver in the top and all the joists are have got a fair amount of rot. So I would call for this deck to ultimately be replaced, and that means in order to do it, the joists are coming out, fascia boards coming out, the railings coming out. That's a non-code compliant railing, and you're taking a look at a deck that's probably about 10, 11, 12, 15, maybe about 15 to 18 feet wide, and it's got this projection, which is about 2 feet, but 2 feet on the overhang. Okay, so this is Paul Goldingate Enterprises with another cantilevered dry rot deck project.